Welcome, everybody, to this week in the ACB community for the week of September 21st, 2025. I'm Cindy, and I'm joined here by Michael, and we are going to go through this week's events being held as part of our ACB community events program. And all times we mentioned throughout this schedule are Eastern time. And Michael, why don't you kick us off?
Sure, we'll be kicking things off at 9 a.m. with ACB Presents the Daily Schedule. 11 a.m., we've got two calls, Exploring the Chakras and the Breakfast Bunch, Childhood Knows. At 1 p.m., we have Poets Corner.
At 3 p.m., Ask the Pastor, and also Blind Quilters Guild. At 4 p.m., St. Lucy's Guide. 5 p.m., Let's Encourage Each Other with Scripture. 6 p.m., Braille Room.
At 7, we've got a Sunday chat, followed by Happy Hospitality Lodge at 8, alongside Let's Just Talk About Jesus. At 9 p.m., we're closing up the day with a sunshiny moment. How has the ACB community impacted you? Part 2.
Sliding into Monday, September 22nd, 9 a.m., ACB presents the daily schedule. 10 a.m., a message of love. 11 a.m., Manic Monday and Scriptural Rosary.
At 2 p.m., we've got two calls, AAVL in the Blind Kitchen, alongside JC's Community Corner, old-time radio shows. At 3 p.m., we have the Blind Spot.
4 p.m., Deciphering Dots and Easy Chair Yoga. 5 p.m., Sports Roundtable.
At 6 p.m., we've got the Friendship Circle, followed by Get the Scoop at 7, and ACBDA Friends Supporting Friends at 7:30.
At 8 p.m., CCLVI Game Night and PCB Peer Engagement. It's kind of cool. Those are two of our special interest affiliates right there. Or not special interest, two affiliates. Anyway. 9 p.m., Bookability, and 10 p.m., Serenity.
Sliding into Tuesday, September 23rd, kicking things off is ACB Presents the Daily Schedule at 9 a.m., followed by Herbie's Community Cooking Corner at 10. 11 a.m., we have two calls. We have Morning Mingle, Tips and Tricks, and Tuesday's Turning Pages Book Brunch.
At 2 p.m., Games to Play with Lady A. 3 p.m., Homophones with Mary Hopt. 4 p.m., Let's Talk AI and Resistance with Leslie and the ins and outs of sight loss later in life.
At 5 p.m., we've got All Paws on Deck, followed by Braille Room at 6 p.m., alongside Cats Everywhere.
And 7 p.m., Tuesday Topics. 8 p.m., Remarkable Hispanic Figures.
9 p.m., we've got AZCB Presents Friends, the Ultimate Trivia Challenge. And we have Conversational French and the She Shed. Wrapping things up at 10 p.m., we have the Chat Cafe with Teresa and Company.
Sliding into Wednesday, September 24th, 9 a.m., ACB Presents the Daily Schedule. 11 a.m., Lisa's Living Room with DJ Freshness. 1 p.m., The Classical Music Place.
At 2 p.m., we've got a couple of calls. We have the we have Creative Journey, the Art of Patience, and we have Widows and Widowers Support Group. At 3 p.m., we have Navigational Tactics, and Happy Hour Cardio is at 3:30 p.m.
At 4 p.m., Living with No Vision. 5 p.m., Better Living, Better Life, and Conversational Spanish. 7 p.m., ACB Women talk about shopping for clothes. And Recipe Swap, Air Fryer, yum.
At 8 p.m., we have three calls. We have Apple Bites. We also have Main Menu and Sharing and Caring Support Group. At 8:30 p.m., we have Meditation Celebration and then Awakening Through Vedic Wisdom at 9.
On Thursday, September 25th, 9 a.m., ACB presents the daily schedule. 11 a.m., Let's Talk Together. 12 p.m., I Love Braille and the Crafting Workshop, aka the Feel and Forge Workbench.
At 3 p.m., we have Money Matters podcast perspective alongside thoughts on iOS 26. At 4 p.m., we've got the Night Manager Strategy Chamber alongside Resistance with Leslie.
At 5 p.m., beginning Spanish. 6 p.m., Christian Book Chat.
At 8 p.m., we have 12-step recovery meeting alongside beginning your voiceover voyage. It's all right. And Table Talk Thursday, couch conversations at 8:30. Oh,
it's mine. 8:30 p.m. We have resume and interview strategies. And at 9 p.m., grade 3 Braille get together and Thursday nightcap. And at 10 p.m., speed friendship.
On Friday, rolling into Friday, September 26th, kicking things off with ACB Presents the Daily Schedule at 9 a.m. 10 a.m., Stroke Survivors and Caregiver Support Group. 11 a.m., Allison's Community Cafe.
At 12 p.m., Mindful Movement in a Chair. And 3 p.m., Learning Braille, or not Learning Braille, Learning Blind Tech with Desiree Renee. And 5 p.m., In Perspective.
At 6 p.m., we've got a blind view from rubber bands to tech commands. At 7 p.m., Visibility Special Awards. Friends in Art, or FIA Author Collective, is at 8 p.m.
9 p.m., It's Playtime, as well as Unspoken Truths. And You Were Made for Greatness, which is a Catholic Bible study.
Rolling into Saturday, September 27th at 9 a.m., we have ACB Presents the Daily Schedule. Saturday morning trivia is at 11 a.m., and then 12 p.m., we have Strictly Folk.
At 1 p.m., Friendship Circle. 2 p.m., Cajun Debate and Disability Reading Group.
At 3 p.m., we have Basics with Bits, followed by Tar Heel Tailgate at 4 p.m., alongside the 5 W's of prayer and much more.
And at 6 p.m., Grief Journey and Weekend Braille Together drawings. And at 8 p.m., Community Karaoke and What's Up with Your Pup.
And that is your schedule for ACB Community for the week of September 21st, 2025. If you're interested in participating, send an email to community@acb.org.